this week on What's Cooking with Carolina Cooker. For recipes, visit carolinacooker.com.
All right, today we got a great recipe. It's braised short ribs in our 10-inch Carolina Cooker pot. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna salt and pepper these ribs, and then I'm gonna dredge them in some flour, and I'm gonna set them to the side while we prepare the rest. All right, so we got our ribs floured and set to the side. Next, we're gonna get our pot on medium heat, and we're gonna get our pancetta in there. We're gonna get it cooked down so we can get a little grease on it. So all we're doing now is trying to get all the bruschetta out of there, but we're gonna try to leave all the grease we can because we're gonna need that grease in just a minute. So we're gonna get this bruschetta out of here, set it to the side, and on to the next step. Now we're gonna add our olive oil. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Like I said, we've left the grease in the pot from the bruschetta. We're gonna get this olive oil in here, and then we're gonna brown our ribs. Well, we got our ribs braised, and we're gonna take them out and just set them to the side for now so we can add the rest of our ingredients. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is get our carrots diced, the shallots cut up, and our onion cut up. All right, we got our vegetables cut up, and we're gonna add our vegetables to the pot, and then we're gonna add 2 cups of white wine, and we're gonna let that cook for a couple minutes. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add our 2 cups of beef broth. You can use chicken broth if you want to. Once we get it in there, we're gonna add our ribs back to it with our rosemary and our thyme. Gonna get some fresh pepper in there, add a little bit more salt. And the last thing we gotta do, put our cover on and get it in the oven, 350 for 2 hours. All right, depending on how much fat's actually on your ribs, you may have to dip some of the fat off of it, but these are pretty lean, so we're good to go. I'm just gonna scoop one off right here, and the bone's falling off already, so we know we're right. I'm gonna lay it right there. I'm gonna try to get me another carrot or 2 with some of this gravy, some onions. Oh. Y'all want none of this. This is so good. Something to keep in mind, cast iron pots hold heat, therefore your meat might be hot. Very, very, very good recipe. Cast iron pot from Carolina Cooker. Very, very well done its job. Y'all have to try this recipe. For more recipes like this, visit carolinacooker.com.